Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com, bringing out my NBA Jam session on March 2nd, 2023, man. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button for your guys, subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like. If you're looking for my best bets, the ones that I'm placing tonight, and best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, check us out over at Pickdawgz.com and click that premium picks tab. If you're looking for my feature play, my best bet in the NBA every night, man, my $15 NBA Jam session play, click that link in the description. Takes you right to my handicapper page, man. You can find that Jam session play there, man, where we've hit 4 of our last 5, including a nice winner last night with the Sixers, man, a no sweat as they hammered Miami on their home floor, man. We continue to fade Miami there, man. It's been our favorite spot all season. Cashed out last night, even without Embiid, man. Love to see that, man. We're going to try to keep that rolling. That link in the description also takes you to the handicapper page where you can find my long-term packages, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, seasonal, yearly, and also find all my bets for today's action, man. NBA, college hoops, hockey if I'm active, man. All that great stuff that you can find in that link in the description, man. Takes you right there. We got only 4 games tonight, man. We're going to try to smash those per usual, though, man. And you know we're going to try to make some money tonight. So without further ado, man, let's try to do just that. And let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. In our first matchup of the night, man, we got an interesting one, man. We got the Toronto Raptors out on the road facing the Washington Wizards. Toronto road favorites laying 1.5, man. Total 224. Line's probably right where it should be. Probably even line. You know, laying 1.5, laying a bucket isn't the end of the world. But I do lean Wizards on the money line in this one, if I'm just going to be honest. Taking Toronto to win a road game is asking a lot, especially against a team that they're pretty much dead even with. I think this is a 50-50 type game. I can see either team winning this basketball game, but I do give a slight edge to the Wizards with them being at home. They also will have their big 3 in there tonight, Kuzma, Beal, and Porzingis. I like what I've seen from the Wizards in their last game against the Atlanta Hawks, man. They did win that game. The Wizards have won 3 of their last 5. Toronto playing pretty good basketball right now too, man. They've won 4 of their last 5. But, you know, the 2 games we've seen Toronto out of the All-Star break on the road, they got hammered in one of them by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And in the other one, they barely won that one against the Detroit Pistons. Laying points with Toronto on the road is just not a place I want to be. I'm just going to be honest. I do think the Wizards have a real chance of winning this basketball game. I think these 2 teams are really even matched, very similar teams, both fighting for that for those last few playoff spots. We got the Raptors 1 game under 500. We got the Wizards 3 games under 500. I think after the end of this game, they're both going to be 2 games under 500 as the Wizards probably win this basketball game on their home floor, man. Lean Wizards. Hard for me to want to take the Raptors to win a basketball game straight up on the road, man. I just can't do it. I do lean Wizards. I've liked what I've seen from them, and I think they probably pull this one out on their home floor. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Philadelphia 76ers out on the road facing my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, man. The second worst cover team in all of the NBA, man. The second team on my do not bet list. I keep seeing everybody saying you need to put the Mavs on the do not bet list. The Mavs deserve to be on the do not bet list. The Mavs need to be on the do not bet list. Which I don't understand is they've been there the whole season. But I just, for some reason, keep betting them. If you go back and look at it, go to my Twitter and look at all the do not bet lists from the season, the Mavs have probably been number 2 on that list all season, right behind the Miami Heat. For some odd reason, though, I keep wanting to bet my favorite team, knowing they're not a cover team, knowing ATS, they're just not a money-making team. All that being said, tonight, I'm betting my Mavericks again, man. I'm laying the 3 points on their home floor, man. Bounce back game for the Mavs. Get right opportunity for the Mavs. The Mavs need to start stacking wins to improve their playoff seeding. The Mavs, man, they need a get right game as we've lost 5 of 6. I think we come out tonight with more energy. I think we come out tonight more locked in. I think we come out tonight with blood in our eyes, ready to get a dub. I hate the spot for the Philadelphia 76ers. We cashed out on the Sixers yesterday. The Sixers were our $15 NBA Jam session play yesterday, man, against the Miami Heat. Y'all know we love fading the Miami Heat on their home floor. The worst cover team in the NBA, the Miami Heat, man. We faded them all year there. The Philadelphia 76ers went in there with quick revenge, won that basketball game without their best player, probably the runner-up MVP in Joel Embiid. We love to see that, man. But I'm going to be honest, I don't like the spot for the Sixers on a road back-to-back. And they could be without Embiid again in this one. Right now, he's just listed as day-to-day. I will update y'all on Twitter and on my live show that goes off at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully by then we have an update on Embiid. But the line right now suggests he's not going to play. So we'll see. Even if he does play, the line probably drops to about even, and I still think my Mavs win this basketball game, man. They absolutely need it, man. They're starting to slip in that Western Conference. This should be a bounce-back and get-right opportunity for A, the more rested team, B, the team that needs it a little more, and C, the team in more desperation mode as they've lost 5 of their last 6. I'm laying the points with my Mavs. If you want to fade me, by all means, do just that. I'm not telling y'all to bet the Mavs. I'm telling y'all what I'm betting on this show. I'm betting the Mavs laying the 3. I think we do beat the Sixers in a bounce-back spot on our home floor. So let me see what y'all think about it in the comments. I know y'all going to, go crazy about it. I know the Mavs are the second worst cover team in the NBA. And they are on the do not bet list, y'all. They're the second spot on there. But in parentheses, I told y'all for some reason I keep betting them. They keep hurting my pockets. But tonight, we at least get some of that back. Mavs laying the 3 on their home floor. Bounce back game for them. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Indiana Pacers out on the road facing the San Antonio Spurs. Indiana laying 5 on the road, man, total 238. Indiana came out of the break playing really good basketball, man. They've won 2 straight, and they covered in that first one against Boston. They did lose that game 142 to 138 in overtime. Got the cover, though. They went to Orlando, hammered them, man, 121-108. And then their next road game, they went into Dallas and beat my Mavericks, man. So 124-122 was the score in that one. The Pacers also working with revenge as the Spurs beat them straight up at the very beginning of this season on the 21st of October. I think that was like day 3 of the NBA season. The Spurs won that game 137-134, 2 completely different teams now than they were then. But I do think the Pacers still probably had that in the forefront of their mind that they lost to this San Antonio Spurs team. The Pacers have won 3 or 4, and I think laying 5 is the right side with them here in this one. I know we saw the Spurs come out and finally get themselves a win in their last one against the Utah Jazz, man, 102-94, man. They beat them. The Jazz, man, that's like the 3rd time this season I've seen them lose outright as 10-point favorites, man. They're just not a team I want to be betting right now. Before that, they were getting hammered. They got beaten by 10 plus in like their last 5 games before that. So, you got to pick your spots with the Spurs. I don't think tonight is a spot for them. They just played 5 straight road games. They do return home. Usually that first home game back could be a flat spot. I think the Pacers playing the much better basketball right now. The Pacers still have, some things that they could accomplish this season if they go on a nice little run. I think the Pacers is the right side. I'll lay the 5 here with them in this matchup tonight. In our last and final matchup of the night, man, we got a really good game. I'm excited to watch this one. We got the Clippers, man, on the road facing the Golden State Warriors. Clippers, road favorites, laying 3.5, man, total 232. First, let's look at this injury report, man. We know Curry's still out. Could be back next week, though. Something to watch with the Warriors. Curry could be back next week. Jordan Poole, day-to-day, probable, though. So I do think he plays tonight, which is good news. Wiggins, still out. He's not going to play tonight. And Iguodala looks like he's still out as well. The Clippers, they've lost 3 straight now, man. They just got beat by Minnesota 108-101. They lost to Denver in overtime, 134-124 in Denver. And then they lost on their home floor, 176-175 in double overtime. They did beat this Warriors team last time. On the 14th of February, 134-124, and the Warriors won the first meeting 124-107 in Golden State. Now, interesting matchup, man. Y'all know what we do when we see the Warriors at home, man. They're 25-7 there, man. It's hard to want to fade them on their home floor, man. I'm going to take them straight up on the money line. I know that the Clippers have been struggling. This could be a bounce-back and get-right game for them. But in that same breath, man, the Warriors, they're the most night-and-day team I've seen all season, man. On the road, we fade them. At home, we ride them. It's just what we've been doing this season, and I'm not going to switch it up here. if you want to grab the 3.5, it's probably not a bad place to be. But me, I think I'm going to grab me some plus money today. They've only lost 7 games at home all season. That's with all the different lineups they've seen. With Curry, without Curry. These guys hoop on their home floor, man. They've won 3 straight. All 3 were at home. They dominated Portland in their last one, 123-105. Beat up on Minnesota at home, 109-104. Took Houston behind the shed, 116-101, man. I can't fade the Warriors on their home floor. It could be a bounce back and get right game for the Los Angeles Clippers, but fading the Warriors on their home floor is not a spot I want to be. The Clippers, man, they got a tough little schedule. They got the Warriors tonight. They got the Red Hot Kings on Friday. Then they got the Grizzlies coming in on Sunday. So, you know, the Clippers, man, they could very well end up on a 5-game losing streak, man. They very well could be. Because I do think they lose this one tonight, man. It's hard for me to want to lay points with them. Fading the Warriors on their home floor is not a spot I want to be. Give me the Warriors on the money line. We're going to continue rolling them at home. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on March 2nd, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Click that link in the description. Takes you right to my Handicapper page. That's where you can find my long-term packages, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, seasonal, yearly. That's where you can find all my bets for today's action. And you can find my $15 NBA Jam Session play there as well, man. We've hit 4 of our last 5 on that play. We go for 5 of 6 tonight, 3 straight. Nice winner last night with the Sixers. Even without Embiid, they went into Miami and hammered the Miami Heat. We love fading Miami on their home floor. It's been our favorite spot all season, so you know, of course, we were there. We're going to try to keep the momentum rolling forward. Make sure to check out my live show and follow me on Twitter. That's where I update y'all on late injury news and let y'all know if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, man. The live show goes off 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern every day right here on the YouTube channel, man. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a guest. Only 4 games. We'll see, though. But we're going to try to smash it per usual as we always do, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'll talk to y'all on Twitter. Talk to y'all in the comments, man, and I'll see y'all later. I'm out. Peace.